fear of speaking up in meetings? Tap to speak with absolute confidence. You know exactly what you want to say. You've thought it through. The moment arrives, and something happens. The throat tightens. The thought dissolves. The window closes. And you spend the next hour replaying what you should have said. That's not a confidence problem. That's a freeze response. And it's running in your body, not in your mind. Stay with me. We're going to find it and release it now. The fear of speaking up almost never starts in the boardroom. It starts much earlier, in a classroom, a family dinner, a moment when a younger version of you learned that speaking meant risk. That saying the wrong thing, or saying anything at all, had consequences. The nervous system filed it that way. And now, decades later, it fires the same response in a Monday morning meeting that it fired then. The stakes are completely different. The body doesn't know that. EFT tapping works on this pattern at the somatic level, interrupting the freeze response at the specific points where it activates and replacing it with something the body actually can actually use. Groundedness, presence, the physical sensation of being safe to be heard. This session targets the fear of speaking up directly. We'll locate where it lives in your body, name it precisely, and tap through it point by point. By the end, you won't just feel calmer. You'll feel different in the way that actually shows up in a room. The Calm Authority Starter Kit, pinned in the comments. It includes the full EFT framework plus CBS performance baseline. So you can see exactly which somatic patterns are costing you the most in your professional life. It's free, grab it. And let's begin. Fear of speaking up in meetings. Tap to speak with absolute confidence. I want you to imagine a specific moment, a meeting, conversation, a room where you had something to say and didn't say it, or said it smaller than you meant to, or waited too long and the moment passed. You don't need to choose the worst one. Just one that's real. Now notice what happens in your body as you bring to mind, as you bring it to mind. Is there a contraction in the throat? A tightening? A closing? Is there something in your chest? A held breath? A pulling back? Is there heat in the face? The anticipation of being seen and judged? Find the sensation, name the location. On a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is completely free and confident to speak your truth in any room, and 10 is full freeze, full silence, full disappearance. Where are you right now? Hold that number. Let's begin. Even though my throat closes and my thoughts dissolve when it matters most, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though part of me learned that speaking up was dangerous. That being heard meant being exposed. I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have held myself back in rooms where I deserve to be heard. I am open to the possibility that my voice is safe now. That the danger that taught me silence is no longer present. This fear of speaking up this closing in the throat when the moment arrives. This thought that dissolves before I can say it. This pulling back. This making myself smaller. This fear of being heard, really heard. Of being wrong in public, or being judged, or being too much, or not enough. This silence I retreat into when I most want to speak. I acknowledge it. I see where it lives. And I'm not ashamed of it. Where did I learn that my voice was a risk? Where first understand that speaking meant consequences. That being visible was dangerous. That it was safer to be quiet, to agree, to shrink, to disappear. I don't need to know exactly when or where. My body remembers it. It learned that lesson so well and still applies it. Decades later, in rooms where it no longer serves me. And I can thank that protection for keeping me safe then. And release it from its duty now. Take a breath. Come back to the throat, the chest, wherever you felt the freeze at the start. Zero to 10, where are you now? Notice what's shifted. Even a subtle softening is real. Even a small opening in the throat is the nervous system responding. Let's keep going. The rooms I'm in now are not the rooms where I learned silence. The people I speak to now are not the people I was protecting myself from that. danger that taught me to be quiet is not present in this moment. My nervous system is working with old information. And I can give it new information now. I am safe to speak. My voice does not put me in danger. Speaking my truth clearly, calmly, fully is safe. It is allowed. It is mine to do. I have things worth saying. My perspective adds some things to the rooms I enter. I don't need to be perfect to be worth hearing. I don't need certainty. Speak with clarity. My voice is steady. My throat is open. My chest is grounded. I can feel the difference between speaking from fear and speaking from presence. And I am choosing presence. My voice is safe. My voice is clear. My voice belongs in every room I enter. Take a slow breath in. Hold. And release fully. Place one hand on your throat, gently, just resting there. Feel the warmth of your own hand. Feel the subtle movement of breath passing through. That is your voice. It's still there. It was never gone. It was just protected. 0 to 10. Where are you now? Notice the distance between where you started and where you are. The next time a moment arrives in a meeting, a conversation, a room, and you feel that familiar pull towards silence, tap 2 fingers on your collarbone just for a second. Just enough to remind your nervous system, danger is not here. I am safe to speak. That small gesture can change everything. The Calm Authority Starter Kit is linked in the pinned comment. It includes the full EFT framework, a CBS performance baseline assessment, and the tools I use with high performers to build a kind of presence that speaks before it even opens its mouth. It's free. Grab it. And next time, speak first.